Alright, so today we talked about our continuation of solving one-step equations. However, we made it a little bit harder by throwing in some rational numbers, which all that really means is that we're throwing in some decimals and some fractions. Okay, so the steps are going to be identical. They're going to be exactly the same. Okay, first things first, our goal is always to get that variable by itself. Okay, the reason that we're using these inverse operations is so that we can isolate the variable and figure out what it's equal to. So first things first, determine what inverse operations you need. Perform that inverse to both sides of the equation. Okay, and then write your answer in the form variable equals solution. Okay, so remember our equation is like a balance scale. Whatever you do to one side, we want to keep our equation balanced. That equal sign means the same as, so we do it to the other side as well. Okay, just keep this as a visual in your mind where you want them to be identical. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. So, homework question 1 starts with x minus 13 ninths equals 17 ninths. So, we're still going to draw our line down the equal sign, so we know whatever we do on the left, we have to go over and do on the right as well to keep that balance. All right, so if you take a look, okay, we have x minus. Subtraction is the operation for this equation, so the inverse of that is addition. Okay, to get our x by itself, okay, we're going to need to cancel out minus 13 ninths. To do that, we're going to add 13 ninths. Okay, now, whatever we do on this side of the equation, we got to come over here and do the exact same thing. So I added 13 ninths here. I'm going to add 13 ninths on this side. Okay, now, if we go back over here, we have a minus 13 ninths and a plus 13 ninths. So those two cancel each other out. Okay, and we're going to be just left with this x. Okay, so now we have x equals 17 ninths plus 13 ninths. When we add those together, we get 30 ninths. Okay, done. Our solution is x equals 30 ninths. Now, I said done, but we're not completely done because we know that with every equation we need to substitute to check and make sure that our solution is correct. So we said that our solution is x equals 30 ninths. So to check, all we have to do is take the x we found and substitute it in for the x that's right here. So our new equation says 30 ninths, that's the part we substituted, minus 13 ninths equals 17 ninths. Okay, so now we're going to subtract these fractions. We know we already have common denominators, so we can just subtract across. 30 minus 13 is 17. And then we keep our same denominator of a ninths, and so we have 17 ninths. 17 ninths equals 17 ninths, so we know that our solution for x of 30 ninths makes our equation true. So we're finished. Now, I want you to do the exact same thing for all of the problems that you have left. Okay, it doesn't matter if they're fractions, it doesn't matter if they're decimals, you're going to perform the exact same steps. Okay, do that in inverse to both sides, and then just check to make sure that your solution is correct for every single one.